Hello everyone, welcome back to City Skylines, Gemini Islands. So, I wanted to kind of open up here over at the airport, just because, you know, we haven't been over here in a while. I actually have the game paused right now for a reason, and I'll get to that here in a minute. So, it appears to be 105 people are on the train, which is awesome. 128 people using this a week. Not too bad. The actual airport itself, 228, you know, the only reason why I'm pretty sure it's like that is just because it's so far outside of the city that not a whole lot of people are really going to travel over here. Not to mention the fact that I don't really think the train really does a whole lot for the capacity of people wanting to actually do the mass transit. You know, when we look at our mass transit map here and look to see who's doing what, it does appear that the monorail seems to be the biggest one that people are using right now. And I don't know. I mean, it's there's a possibility that I could take a monorail track out here. You know, I could take it along the highway possibly and bring it out to here. I don't know. We'll see. I want to think about doing that because I want to try and generate more people to go to and from the airport. But that's not really what we're going to work on today. Today, I want to take a look at a couple other things. As you can see right now, you can see I have some abandoned buildings in the city. And there's a reason for that. I turned off my automatic bulldoze mod. And usually my automatic bulldoze would, you know, just get rid of this by itself and build something new. I turned it off. And the reason why I turned it off is because of this reason down here. So the observatory, you actually need to have 1,000, correct, 1,000 abandoned buildings in your city in order to get this. I don't like it. I really don't like it. But we have to have it. And we have to have it because I want the fusion power plant. I do. I want to have that fusion power plant. So in order to get that, we have to do this. Again, I don't like it. I really don't like it. But we're going to have to do it. No, there's just no way around it. So what I'd like to do... Well, that's a bit odd. That's a little bit of a glitch. I don't know what's going on there, but okay. Anyway, I know where I want to put it. I want it to go right up here. I want it to go up here. Now, in order for it to go up here, though, I need to have... Let's see. I want it to be a dirt road that comes up to it. So then we're going to have this come out to there. And let's have it go down that way. And then we'll have it go that way. And I think, actually I think we'll go this way down the side of the mountain a little. Down there. Down there. There we go. And yes, I said down there. And a little bit of southern coming out in me today for some reason. Not entirely sure why, but I do. I don't want it to connect up to there. I want it to go this way. Curve like that. And then curve like that. There we go. Now let's take a look at that road. I think that should work. Yeah, that'll work. So it goes, I mean, little bit of a steep incline there at the beginning, but I think that'll be fine. That'll definitely do fine. I need to get power up there, so I'm gonna have to do this. I think what I'll do is I'll just follow right alongside the road here. You know, because a lot of times that's what you see. You know, you see power lines going right down the side of a road, just because it's a lot easier to put them up that way, and it's a lot easier to access them. You know, if they're right next to the road rather than being completely out in the middle of nowhere. Let's take that to there. And I think, hang on, that's gonna have to change. take that to there. Now, obviously, it's not connected up yet because I don't have anything built in here, but eventually, once it does, it will. Now, back here, this is still growing in. I've only let the game run just a little while, but, you know, this is still trying to build up. We're just going to have to leave that alone. We are having a couple trash issues, which, I mean, it's getting cleaned up little by little. But what concerns me is the fact that I have the recycling, or the ultimate recycling plant here, and I'm only using like 9, well now 7, trash vehicles. That kind of concerns me a little bit. Because wouldn't it use more, and wouldn't it send it over here? I mean, you would think. But, I don't know. I guess, oh well, whatever, it's fine. Okay, let's check back on this again, and oh god, we're only at 80. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm very curious to see how this is going to work out and how bad this is going to hurt this city, because I think it's just going to be, I think it's going to be really bad. I really do. I think it's going to hurt us a lot. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Now, I do have some demand for commercial right now, and it doesn't look like I have a whole lot of anything building up down here. I mean, there's spots for commercial to build, but what if I do like a couple parking lots down through here? Let's do that. I mean, yeah, it's gonna make them happy, but I don't know how much it's gonna, you know, make business decline or anything like that. Okay, so let's think about something else here. You know what? Why don't we go ahead and do... I could do... If I do a monorail... I think what might be neat about it would be to have it maybe come up through this mountain right here. Have it come up and around this way. And then, that would be a pretty steep drop though. Now, see, I don't like that idea. I mean, a metro line would work really well. I'm very curious to see if people would be more inclined to take a metro than they would the actual train. Because it does seem that way. It does seem like people would be more inclined to take a metro. Or... Ooh, or we could do... No, that's not going to work. I wanted to do possibly a ferry, but I really don't have any population over there to do a ferry to come over to here. Nope, see, that's not going to work either. Dang it. Huh. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting some abandoned buildings in here now. What do we got? 115. Oh boy. I don't know what to do. This is going to take forever. This is absolutely going to take forever. Well, let's hope that happens. We're not going to bank on it. I think, I think what I'll do is I will let the game run, and once we're getting a little closer to that, we will go ahead and get that thing built. Okay, so I will be back in a little while. For you, it'll be just a split second. All right, everyone, I am back, and it was like 20 minutes or so, and there really wasn't anything going on. There wasn't much happening, and then I realized, oh yeah, I kind of have to manipulate a couple things in order to make this happen very quickly. So what I did was I kind of increased the tax rate a little bit. Okay, so I increased it a lot a bit. I increased the tax rate up to almost 20% for everything, and yeah, that's kind of helping us out right now. So we have a ton of people complaining right now about taxes. Okay, so the entire city is complaining about taxes. This is going to take... It's going to hurt us. It's definitely going to hurt us. Not going to hurt our wallet, that's for sure, but it's going to hurt our population. It's going to hurt everything. In order for us to get up to what we need. Population has already dropped 20,000 people. We're already down to 122,000. But we are up almost $2 million already because of this. So, yeah. Currently, right now, I do have the game paused because I saw a spike suddenly happen because it finally took into effect from between when I dropped the taxes to now. So I was sitting at 174, and then within like 10 seconds, I went up to 377. So I think by unpausing the game, there it goes to 480. I think this is going to happen very quickly. Yep, 582, 684. Yeah, we're not going to have any problems at all with this happening. 775. And here real shortly, 853, we are going to be able to have our observatory. I hate that I had to do it this way. Oh god, oh, now I have to maintain it for 5 weeks. Oh no. Okay, so what I can at least do then is, let me go back into the budget before we make it any worse. Let's at least get our residents in here. Let's take it down to 4% for each of these. Let's at least make them happy. I'm hoping that it doesn't affect it too much, and I'm also hoping that that it keeps it and it maintains what we have currently. Now, if I'm looking through here, it looks like a lot of what was impacted were the smaller buildings, you know, with these homes and everything. And I mean, it's doing all right, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of abandoned homes throughout the city and everything, but I think we should be okay. I hate that we have to maintain this for 5 weeks. I think that's a little ridiculous. Where's my thing at? There we go. But I mean, it's not going to take us that long. It really isn't. That will not take us that long at all. Let's focus on the recovery, okay? So what we're going to have to do in order to recover from this is... Partly of what I've done is, you know, the tax rate there is by putting it back to where it belongs. Yeah, that's going to hurt our wallet. Hopefully we don't go bankrupt because of this. Hopefully we can get enough more people back in here to where it kind of balances it out. Thankfully, I have the previous version of this game saved, so in case something does happen, you may not even ever see this episode air. We'll just have to wait and see what happens with it. But we'll just have to wait and see. Because, yeah, I mean, we increased the taxes and everything, but without having those buildings in there, we're not going to make any money. All right, so we're still on week 1. This is going to take a minute. Let me... Well, I guess I'm just going to have to cut it here again. And then once I get up to week 4... Maybe. Let me see. Well, I'm at week 2. Yeah, let me cut it here. Once I get to week 4, I'll be back. Okay, we are currently now at week 4. We're actually about halfway in between. It was at 18.4. So we actually we've got like, what, 4 more days to go. The thing about the game moving, or God, what am I trying to say? The thing about this game is that once you get to a city of this size, you know, even though I'm on the fastest speed, it's not going that fast. It really, really isn't. You know, you can see here's speed 1, here's speed 2, and then speed 3. So, I mean, it's kind of going fast, but not really. But most of that's just because, you know, the game can't really handle it. You know, it's not going to be able to take all of this information and go through at that fastest speed as to when you actually start at the beginning of the game. It's just not possible. Now, if I'm doing math correctly, which has not been my strong suit, yay, we got it! Look at that! finally, haha, we got the observatory. Pause the game for crying out loud. We don't need to take a hit any more than what we already have. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take that dirt road back just a tad. And then, I mean, I'm so glad that we finally have this now, because I was getting I'm a little worried about the recovery of this. I'm very scared about what might happen, about getting this city back to where we need it to be. But I really think and I really hope that this is going to be worth it. I really do. I'm pretty sure it will be, but we're just gonna have to go back and put things back to normal. I'm actually gonna lower taxes down to 4% to kind of help bring this stuff back. You know, I really want to bring it back and get this stuff out of here to where people are very willing to move back in. The problem that we're going to have is that there are so many abandoned buildings in here now that we really need to turn the mod back on. So let me turn that back on real fast, and I'll be right back. Now, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, back at it we go, and I've got the automatic bulldoze mod turned back on, and it looks like it's working. It looks like all of this stuff is starting to go away. This is going to be a pretty big cleanup when it comes to getting back into the city here. There's a lot going on. I have a feeling that, I mean, we took a huge hit on population. We're down almost 40,000 people. We're losing $212,000 a week right now. We've already lost $1 million in the 5 weeks that we got to get the tower built, or the observation tower built here. I do need to get some water up there by the looks of it. Now, like I said, I do have this saved, so if there are any issues at all, then I can redo this. So, I mean, it would stink if, you know, we went through all this trouble and I would have to redo it, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. But I also want to look at a couple of other things now. So with that observation tower, we should have the ability to now get the fusion power plant. And if I look at my list of things here, so for the fusion power plant, we need the Plaza of the Dead, which I have, the Fountain of Life and Death, which I'm pretty sure I built that. Fountain of Death and Life, yeah. Or Life and Death. Okay, I did build that. I know I built the tax office because we did that in the last episode. I think it was the last episode. The observatory, which we just built. A couple other things. Okay, so the Science Center is something else that needs to be built. The big question with this is, where exactly do we want this to go? Since we have... I would say since we have the library and everything over here, I would say we would be fine to go ahead and put this in over in this area, because I'm also wanting to get the cruise ship or the harbor over here too, and I think that would help this area as well. So if I just take this plain road. Actually, no. Let me take the one with trees. Let's go out to there. And then have it come down this way and out to there. And then we'll put it in a really nice little spot right here. Where to go? There it is. And I'm actually going to put it on the... Well, I want to put it on the inside, but those parking lots are in the way. Alright. We're going to have to get rid of the parking lots. And I'm just going to have to redo that entire area. Make it look a little bit better. Not entirely sure what happened to the power. What? Oh, you know what? I know what happened to the power. My grid is broken. That's what happened to the power. All of these buildings have now gone abandoned, so my power grid is broken. Ah, crap. All right, so let's do this. Let's take a power pole just from here over to there. Because I think where it's broken at is it's broken here. Yeah. And it's broken here. But that helps, though. That takes care of that. By doing that, and then if I take this and I extend it to there, then that should help with electricity over here. Yeah, it does. Okay, good. Good, good, good. All right, no more blackouts there, thankfully. That is now fixed. Okay, so we've got the Science Center in here now, which it actually looks like a really nice building. I really like the way that looks. Not entirely sure if I like the way it looks from back here. Eh, that's okay. That's fine. That'll be fine. I like it. I do. I like it. All right. Anyway, next is the Cathedral of Plentitude. What the heck is a Cathedral of Plentitude? This thing. Oh, that thing. Oh. All right. So that's a little too big to put over here. This kind of needs to go a little bit more like, I think kind of more like over here in this area, or maybe more downtown. I'm thinking maybe more downtown. Like down here. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking more down here. What if I go, can I fit it in there? No, I can't fit it in there. No, it's not gonna fit. Oh, crap. Come on. I need you to fit somewhere. Actually, there we go. I can actually put it right in the center there. Absolutely perfect. Beautiful. And that works. I think that'll work right there. All right, we are down a lot of money right now. Holy crap. But population is going up. Population is definitely going up right now. Up to 109,000 people, thankfully. All right, so fingers crossed that we can actually pull ourselves out of this. Definitely. I mean, for sure, really. I mean, ugh. Now, going back to monuments, I still don't have the fusion power plant. Why? I gotta be missing something. Do I have everything? Oh my god, I was looking at everything for... oops. Okay, so I looked at the wrong thing. I actually need... The cathedral is for the Garden of Eden. I actually need this right here, this Museum of Modern Art. Which... Uh-oh. That's not good. Pause the game. Hold on. I'm having electricity issues up here. Which is giving me sewage issues. Why do I have electricity issues up here? Is something not connected? Can't be. Yep, that's the problem. Something is not connected. So if I take this and connect it to there, holy crap. This is, you know what? This is much more of a pain in the butt than I thought it was going to be. It really is. Like, I don't get it. Like, why? Why does this have to be so difficult to get an observatory? Like, that's awful. Okay, that's better. That's fixed now. I think since we have the large library over here now, we could go ahead and put, I mean, it's the same size building. So I'm completely fine with putting the museum over here too. Actually, I want to put the museum on this side, right next to it, just like that. That is perfect. That matches up real well between the two of those. Nice. Now I should... Yes! I have the fusion power plant. Woohoo! Yay! I'm really excited about it. I can't help it. Here's the thing though. I don't know where to put it. Okay. And how much is this gonna cost me? Oh, it's good. Ooh, that's gonna cost $1 million. Ouch. And I'm losing $200,000 a week right now, and this is also gonna be... It's gonna cost $8,000 a week. Yikes. Well, I wanted to build it. I did. I wanted to build it. I might end up having to go in and do unlimited money for a little while, just until we can get ourselves out of the hole. I mean, because it's gonna take the city a while to recover. It really is. Which is unfortunate. You know, it really is. It's unfortunate that it's gonna take a while to recover. But hey, you know what? We got the fusion power plant. Where do I want to put it though? I think I will stick to what I've got over here in this industrial area and put it down. I have... How big is it? It's honestly, it's not that big. It really isn't. And that's going to be a perfect fit for it right there. We no longer have to worry about any power whatsoever. We really don't. I mean, we have 19,551 megawatts of power. I think we're good. And honestly, with that, I could probably... Let me turn off the nuclear power plants. Let me turn off these. And actually, where are the rest of my power buildings at? Where are the rest of my power plants? Because I no longer need them. I really don't. So these right here, turn off. I'm using the wrong thing here. Let's look at that. This I can turn off. Now, eventually I will probably demolish them, but that's going to help save me some money, though, by getting rid of them. I thought there was one over here somewhere. There it is. There it is. Bye-bye. I want to say that's it. Yeah, that's everything, but I have some connection issues as well. So I'm losing electricity. So electricity production, okay, so that takes us down to 16,000. Okay, my fusion power plant is not connected to everything. Is it not connected to... No, it's not. Okay, I want you to go there. And then... Still having power issues. Since this stuff isn't connected anymore, it's not doing too well. Because the problem is that we don't have, you know, all of the buildings in between everything to connect it all. So that's where we're running into issues. But I think I've got everything hooked up now. Except for down here. This isn't hooked up. This took a huge hit over here. I think if I just take that and connect it to there like that, that should be fine. Yeah, that connects that up, so that's okay. We're good over here at the airport. Yeah, see, now it's just damage control. Ooh, I'm getting ready to go in the negative too. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Come on. All right, so now the question is, how do I come back from this? How do I not lose the rest of my money? Because I'm losing it. It is going. It is going quickly. But you know what? For now, we're just going to have to leave it. We're going to have to leave it like it is, and we're going to have to cross our fingers and hope that either the unlimited money mod will help, or that I can somehow pull this out of my butt and be okay with it. I really hope that I did not just completely destroy the city. So, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? Put your comments down in the comment section below. We'll find out. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.